I'm going to give you the question that I get at my grocery store around the corner from my condo. So it's not like I'm stirring up trouble. It's the question from the grocery store. And it seems like it's just cap up against the cap. And the guy came up to me today and he's like, watching the team without Marner can kind of loosen the restrictions they get because he makes so much money and you could turn him into two good players. And I generally just say, whatever, have a good day, blah, blah, blah. I'm not getting into 20 minutes of Leaf talk, but do you think that would ever happen where they look at that and they're like, we got to sooner or later get away from being so cramped up against the cap and that's the way we could do it?
No, because I don't think that would get them away from the cap. Like, they might get another extra player, but they're not trading Mitch Marner and shedding $10 million in salary. Whatever money they would offload trading anybody, they would immediately start looking around to find players that they could pay more, good players that they would take them right back up to the cap. I don't think the Maple Leafs would ever operate a comfortable $4 million below the cap. I don't know if the market would tolerate it. I don't think that's Kyle Dubas and Brendan Shanahan's style. I mean, they spend right to the very limit and figure out a way to manage it with Brendan Pridham and the rest. So you could trade it for two $5 million players, and we could have a discussion if that would make them better or not. But I almost
understand the tone of the guy's question was like, are you ever actually going to get $11 million out of Mitch Marner or whatever it is, 10-9-3? I mean, we're talking about a guy who's awfully talented who hasn't scored a power play goal in over a year.
He was first team all league last year. First team. There was no better right winger in the league. So, I mean, I don't know if that's worth 11 or not, but it's worth something. That's not to suggest he's perfect. Power play needs some work. Scoring goals, the playoff production. Obviously, there's stuff there, but I think not many guys make more than him. But he for last year at least, he delivered pretty nicely on whatever amount of money that they're paying him. I think the contract is tough. It's tough because you want him to be dominant. You want to be McDavid. You want to be Matthews. Those are the guys who make $11 million and not maybe a slider assist, primary assist winger. But that's what Panarin is. Panarin makes $11 million, not quite, but 10-something. He's kind of like that kind of player. Except he has the benefit of playing with Austin Matthews and Panarin doesn't. So I don't know. I know it's a tricky one.
Yeah, and by the way, I'm not trying to stir the pot. I'm talking grocery store beside my condo. And Panarin is a good comparable because he makes things happen.
Yeah, he makes things happen. Yeah, it's a conversation worth having, though, especially if they don't win this year, because I think Morgan Riley's raise will kick in, Jack Campbell's raise, whatever that's going to end up being, will kick in, and money will be very, very tight again. And they'll be trying to allocate it, and maybe they have to look at trading one of those four guys. And if you're trading one of those four guys, you're not trading Tavares, and you're going to trade Austin Matthews. And at this point, based on value alone, William Nylander probably provides return for the dollar every bit as much as Mitch Marner, if not more, because he makes about 70% of what Mitch makes. Maybe they have that conversation, but I don't think that is at all part of the thought process about this team and where they're going right now.